working towards the Octarine core. Not a build that Purge or myself have seen on Tidehunter, but a very interesting idea to lower all these cooldowns.
And he was doing much better before, which was part of the reason that it seems like such a terrible item now. You're like, why would you build that? It costs like 6,000 gold on a Tidehunter. You could have just gotten Refresher. Well, I mean, you can disassemble the Arcane Boots. That part's pretty cool, but you don't really have the mana to do Mechanism and Refresh, because Mech is a huge percentage of your mana pool. So he was doing very well before. VP was winning their team fights, but just a couple clutch snowballs coming from ROTK, and eHome's in a big advantage now.
Yeah, and they were trying to set something up in the bottom lane here with G hiding in the tree line, but the Ice Blast will fall a little bit short. Also, another big item pickup for eHome here. Lanham picks the Pipe of Insight. Finally gets it completed, so now more magic resistance, and they have something to deal with the Ice Blast and this Ancient Apparition, who's still no progression towards an Aghanims. Hanging on to the gem for now, but that damage is really not scaling so well here, Purge.
I don't even know if that's that big of a deal, though, because they all have BKBs at this point. Their cores do, at least.
True.
Lena and Razor, like, the Pipe was something we theorycrafted at the start. Like, wow, Pipe is really needed this game, but as it's going now, their disables are weak. They're basically reliant on a Ravage on 5 heroes to really guarantee the kill. And you can BKB that most of the time. These top-tier players are going to see the blink coming. He'll blink in, they're going to pop their BKBs. At most, you'll stun 3 heroes. But you need to get all of them and get the follow-up damage for them to have a fighting chance in this game if they don't have the chain stuns. And they don't. They don't even have a blink on Rubik. He's just got a cloak. Yeah,
they've also got a Shiva's now on Yang's Razor, so more item progression on that front. 1,500 gold on the Tidehunter. Still a little ways off that Octarine core. Looking for other items here, and not much has progressed except now a Blink Dagger on Lena. Can't forget about that Refresher that she's picked up. I'm not even sure if it's been shown to VP yet. Now it has.
Yeah.
If it wasn't,
I think she'd been farming a Creep Wave a couple times.
No, but we'll have to deal with double Laguna.
I like this build a lot, actually. It's very common on Quap as well. You go Ags Refresher to get the double ult. Maybe a bit too mana expensive on Queen of Pain, but on Lena, especially if you have an Ags, man, that's double pure damage. You can do almost 2,000 pure damage to any hero. Yeah. Any hero that he gets within range on, he can just be like, pew pew, and then they die.
Yeah, definitely. eHome, they're poking here. They want to take a fight, but they just can't find the right angle to make it happen, and they're still scared to charge up the high ground. Lena just used her Refresher.
What?
Oh, my.
He swapped his treads positioning, and he was trying to tread switch.
Oh, my.
That's a mistake.
Well, at least VP didn't see it. I guess that's the one silver lining there, but
that's like he has 5,000 less net worth just now. Yeah. That is such an incredible mistake. Now he can only pew once.
Yep. Well, he's going to be in the sideline here. Initiation comes out onto ROTK. He'll BKB straight away.
I like that. That's good.
Phobos in the front lines. Both teams slow rolling this. Snowball in. Really just poking here. Both sides
totally
afraid to commit.
That was really well done by VP there. They got to get the mind games in them. Make them doubt popping their BKB. Because now RTK wasted his. He's going to get hit by the Ravage next one. Unless he snowballs it or blink dodges it.
Well, it's already happened in one fight with a super sick snowball to dodge the Sonic Wave after a nice Ravage. Maybe he can do it again here, Purge.
With that said as well, also mech being used on VP, so less heal coming for them if the team fight happens. But I think they're just going to delay this. I don't think eHome's entirely upset because he did refresh accidentally.
Yeah.
I like how CTY is killing these trees, though. That's very smart. That's an approach path for VP if they smoke out of their base. So cut those trees down, give them the vision needed when the smoke breaks.
Yeah. Good point there. I think eHome also trying just to feign the pressure for now, so it's not obvious that this Refresher is not available. They're going to keep positioning to keep VP locked in their base and try not to take a fight unless someone really oversteps. Holding, kind of poking his head out here.
Oop.
Oh,
there's
Laguna.
One.
Okay. Takes him down to half, and it seems like they're just trying to keep VP locked in their base and just keep chipping away at this mid tower.
VP might go for this now, honestly. It's a pretty low cooldown, 50 seconds, but if the Refresher's up, which they assume it is, at most that's one Laguna Blade.
Yeah. ROTK is nowhere to be found either. He's pretty far off, does not have BOTs, so can't get back to the fight quickly if VP does opt to jump. If you take a look at the vision here, Virtus Pro are completely locked in their base. They've got one ward down that they were able to put out on the low ground here, but they just have absolutely no idea what eHome are doing. They don't know if there's all 5 ready to jump into the base, if they're about to smoke into this top lane. They do have a sentry ward down to try and stay safe from that kind of a play, but
DDC even snipes the ward to the side, and it's so easy for him because his range goes up to so much with Arctic Burn. So, they blink ward Ravage on 2 big ones.
Right onto CTY as well as
he is
Lanham.
so dead.
Yeah, that's going to be 2 down, but Yang is still here. BKB's popped to plenty. ROTK still nowhere to be found. Winner's Curse will buy them a little bit of time to try and retreat, but a fast 2-0. eHome staying 2 spread out here. It will come back to bite them in the rear end. Can they actually finish off Yang, though? He's so fast. They will chase him down. Ice Shards, well, hoping to buy some time. And it will keep him alive. Now ROTK, he goes charging in. Walrus punch onto FNG, but he's all by his lonesome. He'll use his BKB. It's ROTK versus the world. TP out on the Ancient Apparition. He'll live. There was a buyback from the Lina to try and find some counter kills here. Phobos left behind.
They just don't have the damage.
Just cut their losses.
I mean, Lina might. All right, they're going to get him with that Ice Shards. DK Phobos will fall, but he used Ravage. He's got buyback. That's not that big of a loss for him. Oh, Quap almost getting caught. That was so dangerous.
He does have an Aghanims now, so not a huge cooldown. But ROTK, he is going in deep. Maybe too deep, dare I say.
He actually dies there, but Quap might be in trouble. No BKB for 2 seconds. Oh, the counter snowball saves him. G's going to be able to BKB and turn this fight. CTY refreshes, but the BKB from G, and he's turning. He's going to get the Rubik, but not at all a good trade. What sick plays from Lil. Stealing the ability and using it to absolute full potential and saving G. That was so sick.
So many sloppy plays from eHome, though. That's a dieback now on the Lina, and ROTK just going in way too deep ahead of his team. They were all here near the ward when he was in the base. No way for them to keep up with how far he went in. Roshan coming up in just a couple of seconds here, but it looks like VP will just go mid and take out some of these Tier 1 towers.
Man, this game is just such a treat. It's so back and forth. Both teams getting advantages at varied times, but VP holding that out, the double Ravage on the 2 important heroes, the Bounty Hunter as well as the Lina. Like, that's what they got to go for.
Look
and they
at these items coming out here, though. Gyrocopter, he gets himself the MKB. Octarine Core out on G, and Phobos, he's not that far away from the Octarine Core himself, 1,700 gold.
He did buy back for this, by the way. So they could go do the pushing. But that's not a big deal. Like, you don't really need that many more items on Tide. Obviously, Octarine Refresher would be God tier on Tide Hunter.
They're going to get roached, too.
But, oh, man.
I mean, this Lina's still in the grave for another 50 seconds. They can easily do it. This is only Roche number 2, though. No cheese yet.
Only hero moving is ROTK. And he's moving towards us. He's got a blink. He's the kind that likes to steal Aegis if he can.
Will he make it? I'm not even sure he'll make it in time.
It's going to be really close. I think he can get there in time.
He could.
But only if he goes straight for it.
ROTK, does he go for it? I know he's manly, but how manly? Ice Shards come in.
Oh, he stole it! Oh my God, he sniped Roshan. That bastard. Oh my God, that was
this
sick.
Snaky devil right here. I can't believe that actually worked. That's incredible.
280 shard damage. And Roshan has like 80% spell resistance. It's actually so unlikely that he would be able to do that. He just guaranteed his team. That is a 2,000 gold swing that he just prevented.
Just look at this gold graph. It was a 20K gold lead for eHome, back down to 10, and it'll bump up a little bit more once it updates for the Roche. But just speaking to how back and forth this game has been.
I can't believe he did that. I don't even want to go on with this game, dude. That was so much gold. That's 1,000 gold spread across VP. That now goes to eHome. That's a 2K gold swing. That's equivalent to like 4 kills.
That's
like
absolutely
2 or 3 kills.
Incredible. He made it look so easy, too, as if he knew the exact timing, just strolled in, casual Ice Shards. Yeah, no problem. Easy 1,000 gold, boys. What's up? What a player. Now smoke from eHome in the mid lane. They may bump into VP here. Phobos on the high ground. Does have a Ravage ready and waiting.
They don't have the Aegis, though. And they're doing the same thing. DK Phobos in the front looking to break the smoke. But they're wrapping around the side. Lil's actually not going to spot this, but he also has a Blink Dagger. They're putting their mobile heroes on the outside. Observe word. Oh, they smoked themselves.
All right, they're both smoked up here. Neither have been revealed yet.
And eHome saw that. They put the Observer Ward down, the smoke happened. Now they're coming from the back. This is really bad for VP, especially if AA dies first. They need to get the Ice Blast off if possible. But
the
they
Radiant
don't chase.
Smoke is about to expire, and it has. The creeps mid will expose this, and it looks like both sides.
And now VP gets a turnaround. I mean, VP's still happy to go for this.
We'll see if they actually do, though.
They're
may
baiting
be
the Razor.
A little bit cautious here. Here we go. Ravage just started off. Connects on 2. Follow-up Sonic Wave.
Snowball again.
Call down. Yang goes down first. ROTK with the BKB on. Could be in some trouble next. CTY on the back foot. Stolen Laguna. Comes out to take him down low. G wants to pursue, but can't get the kill. It's just a 1-0 to get things started.
The missile's still following him, but he's got a Yule Scepter, so he should be fine. We even have DDC running over the cliff. He's got a Blink Dagger. Not bad. The Snowball almost saved mana. It just gave me flashbacks to that one fight where the Snowball absolutely saved the core hero. He used BKB, 5 seconds on Razor, and he's not that tanky. He needs more raw HP. He's got all this armor. He's got a BKB, but he's just dying to burst damage.
Now all of a sudden it's the other way. The Octarine Core comes out for the Tidehunter. There are no buybacks available for eHome. They need to be so cautious here. They'll have to fight without their Razor for the next 30 seconds. They do have a glyph to try and reset and hold the barracks here. Laguna comes out. They chunk the gyrocopter. Well played by CTY, and that'll be enough to repel Virtus Pro, at least for now. ROTK doing ROTK things. He wants to go in. He doesn't blink. He just snowballs forward to try and buy some time. His team desperately trying to catch up.
Oh, Lil's in trouble. He's got a blink in 1. Blink, blink. Oh, he gets hit. He's dead now.
LSA will connect. Walrus punch as well. Down he goes. FNG in a little far forward here. Oh, Sonic Wave from G connects on 2. FNG low, but the mech buys him some time. Snowball to reset once more. All across right into Phobos. That'll finish off Lena as well as the winner Wyvern. Now, ROTK left behind. There's a gem on the ground, but he's in a lot of trouble. This Radiant team crumbling before our eyes here.
Busy land out now because they got the gem, and he's going to die as well.
Buybacks aplenty coming from both sides. 2 from VP as well as 2 from eHome. They want to push the advantage here.
They can't outplay them here. It's just a Razor. AI Splash comes through. It's going to miss the mark, but they're still chasing. Gem on the ground. There's the Gush on top of Razor. I don't think they're going to get this kill. They actually go for it. There's the call down. Flat Cannon. Creeps are dead. Rocket Barrage now. He's at half HP. Pops the BKB. G goes in. He's got his ultimate. He can also lifesteal from the Octarine Core if he does want to plop his ult down.
Now the barracks. There is a glyph here. eHome will hold it for now. Lena will be in the grave for 50 seconds. No buyback available. Coming off cooldown right around the time she'll respawn. Now the glyph gets used. G trying to zone them out while his teammate goes to work on the barracks. Creeps pushing into the base on the dire side. Oh my gosh, they've lost all their tier 4 towers, Purge. Their throne's exposed, and it's been taking damage.
We're top-tier observers, guys. Oh, man. Illidan in trouble. Taking a bunch of damage here, getting damage tapped. AI Splash going to possibly turn things, though. It hits on the Razor. Might drop an ultimate. No 5-second cooldown. There's the Ravage actually catching 2. He's getting low. Razor at 700. Here comes the Quap. She's going to ult this. Pops BKB just in time. Will it be a dead Razor? He does end up going down. Great initiation from DK Phobos.
And G, he'll stay alive for now. Now a buyback from the Razor. G needs to be careful here. He definitely does not want to die. They will get the kill on the Tusk, and now they retreat. VP secure the barracks. They head for the hills. They'll get back to their base to find their throne at about 60% HP or so. Now BOT starting to come out. Buybacks, a lot were used there, Purge, but there are still a few available, both on the side of Virtus Pro. My gosh, what a game we've got on our hands here.
Quap is doing so much damage in these teamfights, and it's really because eHome's lacking damage. They only have, like, Lena, really, that's a major threat. The Razor is an issue, but it takes him a lot of time to ramp up, and most of the time the Quap can just run. And on the other side, you've got a mostly utility Tusk, you've got a Bounty Hunter that's entirely utility, and Winter Wyvern can't really do that much damage by himself, so Quap is just life-stealing constantly. Every time he throws out a Shadow Dagger, he's getting 25% of that back, and that's a 3-second cooldown, and he's getting right-clicks, and he's Scream of Painting for lifesteal. He's actually just a tanky, magic nuking monster right now. And he's going for a Hex next, and once he grabs that, another low cooldown, high utility item.
That's the power of the Octarine Core at this stage of the game. Lots of gold indeed. Roche still a while before that 8-minute timer comes up, and we see see who is able to claim the Aegis as well as the cheese. Now the refresher on the way for the Tidehunter. He's picked up the recipe, and that first ring of health still has a little ways to go. And at this point, pretty much everyone needs to pull for buybacks. So unless your buyback's on cooldown, you need to be very cautious about that unreliable.
This Anchor Smash Octarine Core is actually pretty cool because he lifesteals every time that he Anchor Smashes. It's not a huge amount of damage because it's physical and it's getting reduced by armor and stuff, but kind of a cool little idea to make his hero go a lot farther in teamfights. He's working on the refresher, by the way. He's got 1 ring of health, he's got 2k gold, and he needs approximately 2,500 to finish that. And I dare say he's going to go all in and buy it because if he uses refresher